Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am FPL Rondo, and game week 3 was a bit of an awkward week. We did see the rise of the cheap defenders just deciding to pop off and score 12 plus points each this week. Udogi, Cash, Gusto, just to name a few. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of them in my team, so I have suffered quite a bit this week. We'll go over my score and potential transfers to attack some nice fixtures in the coming weeks. We'll go over all that in this video, so stay tuned. So 44 points it was for me this week, which was the average across FPL as a whole. Obviously, I did take that -4 going into game week 3, which resulted in me getting 40 points instead, and also a red arrow, which was quite disappointing. As you can see, the goalkeeper of Onana for Manchester United in that home fixture against my substitute goalkeeper Matt Turner didn't turn out the way we wanted. He ended up getting 0 points, and my substitute Matt Turner did come out with 3 points just due to the fact he got 7 saves. It was a disappointing result, and obviously Manchester United did concede 2 goals within the first 5 or 6 minutes. Was quite a disappointing performance, and I do think some of the goals that went in could have been saved or avoided in other scenarios or in a different situation. So yeah, it is what it is, and we've just got to move on from that one. Going into the defenders now, and Ben Chilwell did get my week off to a fantastic start. Obviously, they did have the early fixture on the Friday against Luton Town. He got the clean sheet, got the 6 points. Obviously, Gusto on the other side did end up getting 14 points, I do believe. So congratulations if you did have him in your FPL teams, and congratulations even more if you did have himself and Ben Chilwell. That was a fantastic week straight away for you guys. Saliba and Estepinian, I am a bit disappointed with, coming out with 1 point each. I thought they both had favourable fixtures this week, and I did expect a clean sheet from at least one of them, but 1 point from both of them isn't ideal, and it just wasn't a great week in defence for me at all. Obviously, Onana with 0 points, Saliba with 1 point, and Estepinian with 1 point. It just wasn't a great week for defenders for myself, and that's sort of where I dropped the majority of my points, and hopefully we can build on that in the coming weeks. It just would be a case of potential switch-ups, and obviously Estepinian does have some tougher fixtures coming up, so we're going to have to sort of prepare for that as well. We will get into that when it comes to our transfer discussions later on. Moving on to the midfield now, and there's been some standout performances. Obviously, Saka getting 8 points was great for my team. Took the penalty and scored it, which will be great for his confidence, because obviously Erdegaard took the penalty prior to this one. It is good to see Saka back on the score sheet, and he has been a fantastic performer for me this season, so hopefully that confidence boost will keep him going, and it should keep him on penalties as well, which is nice to see. Rashford was the other standout, getting 7 points. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes did outperform him, getting a goal and an assist, but 7 points for Rashford, getting 2 assists, and seeing him back out on that left wing position where he does seem to play a bit better and get more involved with goals. It is nice to see him back in that position and not being the target man for once, which he did sort of set him back. So yeah, nice performance from Rashford, and hopefully he can keep that up over the coming game weeks as well, because he was getting close to being sold from my team. But yeah, no, after this it should give him that confidence boost to keep going. Eze is always an underperformer for me. 2 points again from him. It's just not looking good, and obviously with the fixture swing, I am so tempted to keep hold of him, and I think he will have to stay another week just because I do have more issues defensively than in the midfield this week. So that's sort of a saving grace for Eze in particular, but no, I can't see him being in my team long term, as the form just is not there in the slightest, which we thought would be there due to his pre-season. It's just a shame to see. Erdegaard and Mbeumo being my new signings this week, obviously alongside Saliba. Neither of them performed, so it is disappointing to see, but it is what it is. Hopefully Mbeumo can keep his form going from the first 2 game weeks going forwards, but I'm not too disheartened by it just yet, just because I've recently added them to my team. It will be a case of it might just be a bad week for them, and hopefully we can see some performances from them in the near future. So moving on to the forwards, and although there were quite a lot of points there, it was still quite underwhelming and very well could have been more. Jackson got the 1 goal. Obviously, he got his first goal in the Premier League for Chelsea, which was fantastic to see, and got me 7 points. He didn't look too great in that game, though, and obviously his stats are looking very good, but he's not putting that onto the pitch and not actually getting the end product that we are expecting from him. So it has been a bit underwhelming, and it is sort of a shame to see. Hopefully he does pick up in the coming weeks, because I would like to keep hold of him long term, but he's making it a bit hard to do so. Getting one goal against Luton as well is just not ideal, really. Haaland only getting a goal against Sheffield United. Obviously, he missed his penalty as well, so it was very similar to my Salah captaincy in the previous week, where missed a penalty but scored a goal. It is good, but it could have been better from both of them, really, and that's sort of the outcome there. I am a bit disappointed, but hopefully the form can return and will, in Jackson's situation specifically, can continue, because he does need that boost, and I think he's got that now. So hopefully we can see some more output and end product from him in the coming weeks. In regards to my transfer decisions this week, I am definitely thinking of selling Bayer of Burnley, the 4 million defender, and upgrading to either Udogie of Spurs or Gusto of Chelsea. They have had some attacking returns recently, and they are looking like great players. And with their fixtures getting better and more favourable in the coming weeks, this is a great time to get them in, I think. And they do rate, from what I've seen anyway, they do seem to rotate quite well with Estepinian when he has a bad fixture. So it does give me a good substitute option there. But that's my transfer decisions for now. But I am going to wait until after the Carabao Cup fixtures are completed to make my decision, just in case anyone does pick up an injury there. So yeah, that's going to be more solidified towards the end of the week and will be explained in more detail in my team reveal on Friday. But for now, that's been the video. So I do hope you enjoyed. Obviously, I have had a stinker of a week, and hopefully we can basically improve from here and get better. Obviously, there are some underperformers in my team, and hopefully that can change. If not, the wildcard button may be pressed a bit earlier on than I was thinking. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you got on in Game Week 3 in the comments below. If you got 44 points like myself, let me know. It's just not been great for myself. But yeah, let me know how you got on. And yeah, I'll be uploading again on Friday with my team reveal and any transfers that I've made. So keep your eye out for that one. So yeah, thank you again so much for watching, and take care.